Is this thing on? The super simple guide to planning, launching, and scaling your podcast by Tiffany Williams, your podcasting bestie and the hostess with the mostest of the Life Unscripted podcast by Organized Energy. Welcome to our community of podcasting professionals. We know you're going to love it here. If you have an opinion, if you're dealing with an issue, if you have overcome something, if you have a passion about something, if you have a business, if you just want to have fun with your family, with your friends, podcasting is it, y'all. It's lit over here. Get you some. Why now? Podcasting is trending. All you have to do is turn on Pandora Radio. All you have to do is turn on iHeart Radio, iHeart Media. All you got to do is go over there to Apple, right? If you go to Spotify and so many other major players, you're going to hear podcasts being streamed. They are even being streamed on radio channels right now. Podcasting is amazing. It's an amazing platform to educate people, encourage people, motivate people, inspire people. Everyone that I know loves podcasts, and you probably know somebody that loves them too. It's a very economical way to get your message out, whether it be something about a brand, a business, a hobby, or otherwise. It's the way to go, and people are doing it. I am Tiffany Williams, and I am the CEO and founder of Organized Energy Coaching and Consulting. I have over 18 years of entrepreneurial experience. I'm a certified life coach, but I focus on small business and personal development. And so with that, I am a published author. I facilitate workshops. Most importantly, I am a mom of four. I love plants. I'm a music lover with two left feet and a random road tripper. Right here, I want to show you guys some demographics about my listeners for my particular show. I have listeners in so many different areas, and these are just a few of the areas listed here: the United States, Australia, Canada, Germany, Ireland, Nigeria, Puerto Rico, Singapore, South Africa, South Korea, Spain, the Philippines, and my audience is about half and half men and women. Um, so I love helping busy, overworked, overwhelmed professionals just kind of figure things out, marry the idea of whatever it is they're doing for career or professional development, professional reasons with their personal development goals and time management goals and things of that nature. But on my podcast, we have fun and we talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I mean, we mix up a little bit of spirituality, wellness, relationships, family ties, careers, entrepreneurship, and just getting organized. We talk about time management. Most importantly, we talk about how to have fun through it all. And this is life. This is Life Unscripted, y'all. I'm just a chick with my mic. I got something to say every once in a while. And if you just tune in, I would love for you to hear the message. You can find me on various platforms. You can also go straight to my website, organizedenergy.co/just a chick and her mic. These are some of my brands. Is This Thing On is my baby. And that is where we talk about how to podcast, how to get that platform up and going. Anyone can podcast, but it takes special strategy to treat it right, you know? And that's what we focus on with my Is This Thing On brand. The Organized Energy brand is the one where I kind of marry personal and professional development, throw in a little time management and holistic wellness in there. And that is that's my heart right there, you guys. But the baby of the bunch is Amora Moon Publishing. Just as I publish my own books, I want to help you publish yours. All right. why I started podcasting. I started podcasting. I thought I was going to do it for business. I absolutely thought that when I started my podcasting platform, that I would use it as a way to give new content, more information about the things that I talked about within my business, which was work-life balance, time management, business and personal development, those kinds of things. However, I soon found out that podcasting was a whole nother thing for me. It actually gave me an opportunity to humanize my brand. It gave me an opportunity to just be me, no business, just me, and it allowed me an opportunity to just let my hair hang down. Actually, if any of you all know me, actually, I shaved all my hair off right before my podcasting journey. But it just gave me an opportunity really to just decompress, and it became an outlet for me um, just to get some things off my chest. It just became therapeutic for me to be able to podcast. My experiences as a podcaster include being invited to be featured as a guest on other podcast platforms. I've had the opportunity to be interviewed, to speak in other places. Ultimately, it led me to developing my own brand where I help others to be able to podcast as well. What is podcasting? Podcasting, in short, is something that's similar to maybe talk radio or like a morning radio show. It's something where various people, depending on the platform and who the host is and what the nature of the show is, you might hear music, you might hear laughter, you might hear jokes, you might hear pop culture news, you might be educated on something. There are podcasts where people tell stories. There are podcasts where they interview people, they talk about sports and any other thing. So podcasting is simply an outlet and a platform for people to get their message out and to just have a great time doing that, connecting with their audiences. Who should podcast? Let's see if you fall into any of the following. For professionals and small business owners, are there not enough eyes on your brand or your small business and you'd love to expand globally? Do you need to establish yourself as a credible subject matter expert and don't know where to begin? Are you tired of the same old ways and marketing techniques? Do you need a creative, fun, out-of-the-box, affordable way to promote your brand and build a community of supporters? With our super simple basics as a foundation, you can create your show and build your platform of influence. You can be positioned as a subject matter expert. You can increase brand awareness. But also for couples, for besties, for families, podcasting is for you too. It's for people who roll solo dolo. It's for people who love to travel in groups. If you just want to have a little fun and share in great dialogue, if you want to share your personality with people, if you want to share your special sauce with the world, because best friends are podcasting, grandmas and grandpas are podcasting, sports fanatics are podcasting, and most likely your neighbors are podcasting. Ministries and clubs and so many more are podcasting. Extroverts and introverts are podcasting. Wallflowers and social butterflies are podcasting. They are building bonds and having a ball all at the same time. So if they can do it, why not you? So podcasting, I want it to be your new guilty pleasure. I want you to finally have plans for something fun to do on a Friday night. You can podcast anytime you get ready. You can do it in the middle of the night, middle of the day. You can podcast on your terms. You can podcast anywhere that you have an internet connection to be able to record and upload it. So you can podcast while you're sitting on the beach. You can podcast while you're sitting on the toilet. You can podcast while you're sitting in your car. You can podcast while you're in your living room or anywhere else. So podcasting can be done almost anywhere and at any time. Why? Why should you listen to me and why should you use the things that I have available? That's so easy because anyone can launch a podcast. That's the easy part. But it takes special strategy. It takes forward thinking to be able to operate that podcast as though it's a business, as it's a brand, to help it be a well-oiled machine. How? How are you going to do that? That's so easy, you guys. You're going to do that by using some of my products that I've got, because I have figured it out and I want to share it with all of you guys. So to help you in your podcasting journey, I would love for you to check out these amazing tools. I have a book on podcasting. There's the e-course. There is the desktop action and accountability tool. I have a planner for you guys if you're podcasting. And there's so many other things that I have available, and I want you to take advantage of them because they all work cohesively together to give you the best chances of helping your podcast be amazing. How do you use our products? First, I want you to grab the book and the project planner. The book is going to give you so much information. The project planner is going to give you a place to kind of write down your own ideas and to pull notes as you're reading the book, and you'll be able to kind of keep those notes organized in the project planner. Then I want you to get our desktop tool or our quick start tool. Those are going to be the action steps that I pulled from the book so that you can see clearly what needs to be done. Then, once you've got those things down, I want you to take the course or join the cohort. You could take the course on your own time online, or you can join the cohort, which is when you can do this with a group of others who are doing the same thing and are on the same journey with you. So if you like to work in groups, then you can join the cohort, and we do this live once a week for 8 weeks. If you do the course, you can do that on your own time. You just log in online and go for what you know. Once you have done that, I'd love for you to then have your podcast launched. And you're going to need a podcasting planner so you can keep up with your episodes and all the marketing that you're going to do with your podcast episodes. And then finally, once you have gotten all these things done and you're up and running, I want you to join our community that consists of other podcast professionals. That way you can enjoy networking opportunities. You can share information. You can fellowship with others through our regularly scheduled events. And after you got all that together and you got your podcast up and going, you've joined a community of encouraging professionals that are part of your village now. I want you to publish your book with us. I want to show you how to further getting your message out there and building your platform. So come back around and we can help you with that also. What's included? Super simple information, action items to help motivate you to want to make some moves and get some things done. We give you accountability prompts to engage you within a supportive community of like-minded professionals. And hopefully what's included is the inspiration to come out of your comfort zone and enjoy some fun, some excitement, and experience a little bit of personal development. Through the things that I have to offer with you, in really simple terms, we'll cover 3 steps. Planning so that you have strategy in place. Launching so that you can actually put that strategy into play, and scaling, where we can talk about how we can grow this thing. So remember, you were not meant to fit in, but to stand out. You have something unique, something special, something worthy of a show. The world needs to hear from you. This is a community of people who would laugh, who would smile, who would be enlightened, who would be inspired, whose day would be made if they could just hear that something special that only you can deliver. You've been gifted with something that only you can offer. Be the star of your own show. This was created with amateurs to the mic in mind. You don't know where to begin? No problem. If you're shy, no problem. If you're not into technology all that much, no problem. We got you covered. Before we go, I would love for you to connect. You can find me on Amazon Authors. Just go to amazon.com/author/HeyTiff. That's HeyTiff as in Frank. So amazon.com/author/HeyTiff. Also, you can find the products on Amazon. I'm on Clubhouse under Organized Energy. You can find me on all the other major social media platforms that you see here. And if you decide to post some amazing things about why you are deciding to podcast, I would love for you to tag me in it. and use my hashtag as well so that I can see it and so that I can celebrate with you. All right, so let us know that you're out there. Give us a shout out on social media. Mention why you are interested in podcasting. Tag me in the post with using @organizedenergy. And you can use this hashtag, is this thing on OE? Again, to make it simple for you to find my social media platforms, you can go to organizedenergy.co/connect on social. It's just that simple, and we would appreciate the love. Lastly, and as a little something that I can leave for you, my friends, I want you to go to organizedenergy.co/spill the tea. And there you can download for free your copy of the go-to directory for apps, tools, products, and services that professionals are using out here to win in the small business and podcasting streets. It's called the Tea on Tech. Again, it's a resource guide for businesses and podcasts. I curated a list of preferred resources that you might need as you are running a small business or a podcast. People don't know where to start, and I want to be able to give you as many tools as possible to get you going in the right direction. All right, organizedenergy.co/spill the tea to get that free directory downloaded. I'll see you inside, you guys. I cannot wait for you to enjoy what I've prepared for you. Be blessed.